Right. Okay. So multi-user multitasking is one of the feature. Security, right? So in Unix, you will be able to give the permission for each file level, okay, not just that only shared drive or so and so. Each file, okay, even that file only for the specific user we can give the permission for that file. We can give the write permission for another user. For that file, we can give only read permission for some, user three, so and so. Okay, and we can define read, write, execute permission for each file level for every user, group level in multi-layer of security has been provided in Unix. Okay, that was a major reason. That was a major reason everybody chooses Unix or Linux flavored operating systems. Okay, instead of Windows, right? So security makes major difference, right? Security is very important when you are going to deal with the data is very secured. Data is very secure. Okay, and and have you ever seen like Unix or Linux systems got attacked by virus? You wouldn't have heard about it, right? So it is not an easy to attack this. It is not an easy to attack this missions. Okay, I think it is not possible at all. Okay, and what are the other features? Portability. Okay, it can run on any hardware. It can run on almost all hardwares. Okay, and multi-user multitasking, and also you have rich set of commands. Okay, you have rich set of commands. Okay, rich set of commands, and also you have programming feature. Okay, programming functionalities. Okay, using shell, ksh, csh. Okay, using these shells. Okay, and multi-user multitasking, portability, security, rich set of commands, all these things makes this Unix as more powerful operating system. Okay, and that was the major reason people used to adapt you use these servers for running their application. Okay, and more reliable operating system. Okay, if you run Windows Server for 1 year, okay, if you run Windows Server for 1 year, what will happen? Will you see some performance impact in your servers,
Yes.
right? But whereas in Unix
Yeah.
or Linux, okay, high performance, right? Even if you run for 2 years, I have seen servers which ran for more than 6 years also, which ran more than 6 years without any restart, without any shutdown or start, right? So these servers runs for quite long without any impacting the performance at all. Okay, right. So since we have these many features, people used to go for this operating system to maintain their application, especially for middle and backend. They will use only this Unix based or Linux based operating systems. Okay, the flavors of Unix flavors of Unix. Why it was a open source, okay, and Unix was the core functionalities and the basic operating system was a open source, and they made it available to the market, okay, and Unix was taken by multiple companies that code, okay, and they added their features, they added more functionalities and made it as licensed one. Okay, Unix. Okay, that's why you can see a lot of flavors here in the market. Okay, Unix based operating systems are like IBM, AIX, Sun OS, Solaris. Okay, all these are Unix based operating system. If you take Linux based operating systems, Red Hat, CentOS, right? Ubuntu, Fedora, Android, all these are Linux based operating system, right? So Unix based operating system, when majorly they you go for Unix, when they will go for Linux, right? You in the common, okay, in 90 to 95% they will go for Linux. Unix is very important, especially when your project is having huge number of jobs, huge number of tasks to be processed, and where they need a special hardware to complete those things. Only then they will go for Unix. Okay, Unix is completely licensed and it is more costlier, whereas Red Hat, um, whereas Linux is open source. Whereas Linux is open source. Okay, and that's the reason they will go for this Linux. Okay, for the smaller applications, small modules, they need to run. Then they can go for Linux. Okay, so where when you have banking functionality, very big, huge number of jobs needs to be executed, processed every day. In that case, they will go for Unix based operating systems. Okay, but but
Excuse
working.
me, sir.
Yes, yes, go ahead, go ahead.
I just have a doubt. Like, what's the major difference between Unix and Linux?
Right. So that administration, that almost for us it will be almost same. Okay, Unix and Linux will be almost same. Okay, Linux was also taken the core functionalities from Unix. Okay, Unix was the basic one, and few functionalities you will not see in Linux, as few functionalities added by their respective companies here. Okay, and Unix comes with special hardware for you. Okay, you need that special hardware, only then it will run in the exclusive hardwares. Okay, it will not run in all the hardwares, whereas Linux is not like that. It can run in of any hardware. Okay, and Unix is licensed. Linux is open source. Okay, clear. But whereas working functionalities,
Yes, sir.
commands,
Yes.
commands, everything. Okay, you will have shell over there also. Okay, you will also be able to write some bash programs even in Unix, even in Linux. Okay, so as an end user, okay, you won't see much difference between all these flavors. Okay, if you go for an administrator level, okay, you will see a lot of differences between the operating system to operating system. Okay, only the as a DevOps engineer, we don't need to be as a administrator here. We should be as a super user, where we need to automate the process in this using this operating system. That's it. Okay, so for us, we don't need to worry which operating system, which flavor it is. Okay, whereas it will be almost similar. All the operating system supports almost all the functionalities. 90 to 95% it will be the same. Okay, right. Let's try to understand Unix architecture. Okay, how it looks like. Have you read any other features other than this? Right, it's okay. So Unix architecture. Okay, you'll have hardware here. On top of this, kernel.
एकदम स्टार्टअप कंपनी लग रही है बेसिक लेवल की।
इम्प्रेस कर देना वो किसी को भी हो जाएगा। 4-5 रिज्यूमे लेके जाना, 5 रिज्यूमे एटलीस्ट।
Could you please go on mute?
Oh,
Application programs, other applications, C, Java, so on, so on, so. Right. What is happening? On top of this, you will have shell. Okay, shell, shell, shell. Okay, so user, as a user, he interacts with the shell. Okay, so how a command gets executed here, let's try to understand. Okay, shell is the interface. Shell is an interface between Unix and the user. Okay, shell is the interface between Unix and user. What is shell? It's a program. It is a it's a backend process. Okay, it will be keep running always. As soon as you connect to the shell, as soon as you connect to the Unix, it will give one shell for you. Okay, shell is an interface between the user and Unix operating system. Okay, and so when you execute some command here, okay, when you execute some ls command or dir command, sorry, not dir, okay, pwd command, some command, right? So what will happen, you will be executing this command in shell. Okay, you'll write that command. Okay, so then it will find out the program of that respective command, and this program will transform this code into binary. Okay, and give it to the kernel. What will it do? It will work with the hardware, get the output done, and give it to the kernel will transform to the source code, and then this will show the output on the shell. Then the user will be able to see the output here. Okay, if you, for example, if you run Java program, what will happen? So if you run Java program on shell, then it will identify where is Java. Okay, where is Java JVM, right? Where is Java binaries, right? So this one will check all the syntaxes of everything, and then this one will convert this ASCII code into binaries. Then this will give the output of binary to the kernel will work with the hardware, process that binary text, and then give it to the back to the kernel will give it to Java will transform that binary into the ASCII, then print on the shell. Then user will be able to see the output here. Okay, so this is how, if you run any command, this is how in different levels it will keep executing. Okay, user will only interact with the shell will interact with the respective binary, that will interact with the kernel will interact with the hardware. Okay, this is the common architecture in Unix. Understand, everybody?
Yes.
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 Okay, right.
Yes.
Unix file system. Unix file system. Okay, it will store the file in a hierarchical structure. It will save the data. It will store the data in hierarchical structure. Okay, how it will be looks like. Right. It will be like, you will have root directory. Always you have to use forward slash here in Unix. Okay, in Windows you can see, in Windows you might be using um, backward slash, right? If you take this one, see this, everywhere we use backward slash in Windows, right? But whereas in Unix you will have to use forward slash always. Okay, so in Windows you can see C drive, D drive, XYZ drive, so on. So, but whereas here everything will be in one root directory, that is called as root directory. Okay, that is slash forward slash. Okay, under this you can see lot of subdirectories, lot of subdirectories like bin, yes bin, home, var, etc, user, user, okay, libraries, temp, okay. um So like this, you will see a lot of directories. Okay, so each directory has its own purpose. Each directory will have its own purpose. Okay, so bin is common, your common all of your um, binaries. Okay, common commands, right? ls command, pwd command, so on, so right, common user uses all these binaries, right? So those things will be placed under binary directory. Okay, under this there might be some other directories again. Okay, under this again some sort of files. Okay, so every directory will have some subdirectories, each subdirectory will have some sort of files here. Okay, so this is how it will store the files in Unix. Okay, this is how file system looks like. Okay, so bin is for storing all the common user binary. Sbin is for administrator binaries. MNT mount directory. Okay, if you add some another drive here, volumes here, it will be under mount. Home directory. Every user will have one home directory. Every user will have one home directory. Okay, it will be in the home. And where it is, this is especially for maintaining system logs. Okay, where directory is for maintaining logs information. Temporary directory. Okay, so it is common for everybody can use this temporary directory. Okay, and this directory, is for storing all the temporary files by any user. Okay, by any process also. Okay, and etc is especially for configuration related files. Okay, user, if you have installed some softwares, if you have installed some rpm, it will
Sorry,
be.
I couldn't hear the last line you told me.
Oh, is it? So till which part you was able to hear?
Yeah,
You was, you was able
has
to.
been
Has been.
directory, but then after that, I couldn't hear anything else. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So bin is for especially for storing all the common commands. Okay, sbin is for especially which shows all the administrator commands. Mount directory, when you add some extra volumes, additional volumes, mount some directories here, it will be coming under mnt. Okay, home
It's
directory,
breaking. Voice is breaking.
voice is breaking.
Oh, it's again happening. Can't hear you properly.
Like is after
Yeah.
after every 2 minutes it's breaking like 1 minute.
Yeah.
Oh, uh, now it seems to be okay. Shall I go ahead now? Is it fine now? Can you hear me? Okay. So you under the root directory, you can see lot of subdirectories. Okay, bin has bin, mount directory, home, var, temp, etc, right? User, lib, so on, so on. Okay, so each directory has its own purpose. Okay, like you will also see some boot directory also. Okay, so bin is commonly used for use system itself use this directory especially for stores all the common user binaries, common commands, all whichever the user uses commands, right? ls command, pwd command, all these binaries will be under bin directory. sbin is for administrator commands. Okay, MNT is for mount. If you add additional volume to the operating system. Can you hear me?
The same thing is happening. Can't hear you properly. I think it's because of the.
So we have several subdirectories under the root: bin, sbin, mount, home, boot, var, temp, etc, user, lib, several directories. Okay, each directory will have its own purpose. Each directory will have its own purpose. Okay, under bin you can see all the common commands of command files. Okay, and sbin under this you can see set of administrator related commands files will be stored here. Okay, command binaries. Okay, mount directory, especially when you add some additional volume, additional drive here, you know, it will be mounted to mnt directory. Home directory is especially every user will have one home directory under home. Okay, every user. Okay, like under home you can see the Subbu is a one user. Okay, another user 2. Okay, some other user like this, and all the users will have set of subdirectories. Under this again some files, whatever it is. Boot, it will contain all the boot information related files. Okay, where is especially for maintaining the system logs. Okay, logs. Temp directory is a common directory which is which will help us to store the temporary files in the machine. Okay, which will help us to store the temporary files in the machine. Everybody can use this directory. Everybody can store some temporary files in this directory, even a process, even a user, even anybody. Okay, and etc is especially for maintaining the configuration related things. Okay, configuration related files will be maintained under the etc. User, when you had installed some sort of softwares by the user, those things comes under user directory. To come and install under this user. Library files, okay, all the reference libraries will be installed in the lib directory. Okay, like this, you can see a lot of directories under the root directory. Okay, this is how it stores all the files here. Okay, and Unix treats every file, okay, every directory, every even a printer, okay, every process, everything it treats as a file. Okay, it treats as a file. It treats directory as a directory file. It treats volume as a volume file. It treats a regular file as a regular file, even a binary file. Okay, it treats everything as a file. Okay, remember, it treats everything as a file here. Okay, right. Clear, everybody, so far? Everybody clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Any questions? So,
No.
right,
No.
right. Okay, so um, to connect the servers, right? So what will happen here? Okay, so your Windows server or Linux server, it will be one data center. You know what is data center? One data center. Data center means where we maintain all the servers. Okay, in your company, if you're working for Walmart project, Walmart will have one data center where multiple servers will be running. But you will not be sitting here, right? you will be sitting in some another location. What you need to do, you have to connect this Unix server. You have to connect this server. Okay, so for this you need some sort of tools here, right? Okay, so that is one tool here is putty tool. Okay, putty is a tool, it is a terminal tool which will help you to connect Windows, sorry, remote Linux or Unix based system. Okay, putty will help you to connect Linux remote system. Whereas if it is Windows, okay, if it is Windows, you have to use remote desktop connection. Okay, RDC. You have to give the username and user ID password, then you can connect. Okay, so this is for Windows. Okay, remote desktop connection. This is for Unix or Linux based systems. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I have already installed one VM machine here. I'm going to start this mission now. Okay, since we don't have any data exclusive data center for our trainings, okay, we ourselves have created set of servers in the same machine itself. You know what is VMware? It will VMware helps you to install multiple operating systems in the single machine. Okay, it's my laptop hardware, right? On top of this I have installed Windows 7. On top of this I have some sort of some sort of softwares like Java, so on so on so, and parallel I also have installed VMware. Okay, VMware helps me to create multiple missions on top of this. Mission 1, Mission 2, Mission 3. Mission in the sense operating system. Okay, OS 1, 2, 3, 4, so on so. Okay, each OS we can treat as a one mission. Okay, one exclusive mission. Okay, so here there is no interaction between these two. Okay, all are isolated missions. Okay, all are individually works. Okay, so like this we can install VM. On top of that we can install multiple missions inside the VMware. Okay, so this is my VMware. I have Rachel 5. Okay, this is how I have to open the mission. Okay, so it's how it seems to be, right? You know, workstation home page. If you want to create one mission, what you need to do, you have to create mission go for the typical, go for the next, and then you have to give ISO file here. Okay, RHL ISO file here. Go for the next, and then full name, username, password, and confirm password. These three are very important. Okay, for login to that mission. Once you give these things, once you give all this information, it will ask for the next, and where do you want to save this mission, right? Where do you want to save it? Okay, under which directory? Go for the next. Okay, use the default things, let it be, go for the next and create. That's it. Okay, that is how we can create the mission. Okay, if you have the ISO file, what is ISO file? Image file. Okay, ISO is a image file. Okay, ISO is an image file, operating system image file. Okay, so if you have the mission already, if you have a mission already, okay, I already have a mission here. Okay, in that case, what I need to do, I just need to go to the open. Okay, just go to the open virtual mission. I already have the virtual mission. Okay, you want to open it. Okay, so what you need to do, go to the virtual mission, go to the path. Okay, go to the path, go to respect to my chef server so and so, select that vmx file and click open. Okay, so what I'm going to do here for you guys, I will share my VMs, okay, virtual missions. Okay, I will share the link where you can download my virtual missions. Okay, so I have zipped it, and Okay, I have zipped it as a rare file. Okay, I will share this link where you can download this. Okay, download this my chef master. Okay, go for this one. Okay, go for anyone, all three or Linux servers only. Okay, and extract this. Okay, extract this. Once you extract it, it will extract with that name, and inside of that you can see that vmx file. Okay, inside of this you can see that vmx file. So then you should install this VMware. I have also given the key here. Okay, you use this license key here and use this install. Once you install, you can see this icon. Okay, and then go for the open. Go to that path wherever you extracted that, right? Wherever you extracted that folder. Okay, go to that file, the directory, and select that VMX and click open. Automatically it will open virtual machine for you. Okay, like this it will come, like this it will come here, it will display here, and then once you open, click on power on this machine. Okay, so your laptop should support virtualization. Only then you will be able to do this. Okay, if it is not supporting virtualization, okay, if your laptop is not supporting virtualization, you cannot create these missions. Okay, so that will be there in basically in few operating system. You have to configure in BIOS. Okay, in your operating system you can see in BIOS settings, you can see virtualization mission enable virtualization. Okay, you have to enable that. Okay, so it differs from laptop to laptop how to configure that virtualization. Google that for your laptop and enable that only if you face some issues. Okay, got it. So this is how we have to connect virtualization. Okay, so you can ask me, is this the only way I need to practice Linux, right? If you have macOS, a MacBook, in that case, you don't need to do all this. Just open the terminal and practice all this Linux commands. Open the terminal, right click, open the terminal and practice. Okay, but in future, even chef, few things I will be using Red Hat Linux to do this. Okay, if you are able to do this configuration, that is well and good, even for the future reference. Okay, so user is Subbu, password is also Subbu. Okay, remember, once you open it will ask user ID and password. Okay, because I am sharing my mission with you all, you have to use same credentials. Okay, or you can use user as root. You can use user as root, password as Subbu. Okay, or you can use Subbu, anything is fine. These are the credentials from where you can download all these. You can download from here. Okay, from here, right? Any questions so far?
No.
Right,
No. No.
right. Now I have the mission
No.
here. Okay, now I have the mission here. Okay, right. I will share that link. Don't worry. Right now I have the mission. So in real time, do I connect the server like this? No. Okay, you will not be connecting the server like this. Okay, this kind of server will be running in the data center, not in your local system. Okay, so this kind of server, the real servers, will be running in your data center. Okay, it will be running in your data center, not in your ODC, that is not in your work location. Okay, so from here, how do you connect this one, right? So you will use putty tool, you will use putty terminal to connect that computer. Okay, so for that you must know what is the IP address of this machine. Okay, to see the IP address, you have to use ifconfig command. Okay, this is the IP address of this computer. Copy, go to the putty, go to putty. Putty is a very small exe. You can download it from, or if you want, I can paste it here itself. Okay, let me do that. I have pasted those tools also in mega link. Okay, you can see the putty in that link itself. Okay, so once you get that IP address, okay, open the putty. You can give the host name here. Okay, you can give the host name here. What is the host name or IP address? 192.168.193.28. You cannot copy and paste it. Let me see. Right, very good. Okay, I'm able to copy and paste it. Okay, so paste this IP address. Port number SSH will always use port number 22. Okay, it will always use port number 22. Okay, so if you want to save this session, okay, for example, Feb 2018, okay, save it. In future, I don't need to paste the IP address again. Okay, you can see this here. Load it automatically. That IP address will come back to you. Okay, and then click on open, and then click on open here. Okay, then give so okay, give this user and password. Okay, this is how you have to connect a terminal here. Like this, multiple users, okay, not just you, okay, multiple users, user 2, user 2 connect to this, user 3 connect to that. Okay, so like this, multiple users connect to the same mission here using the putty terminals. Okay, multiple terminals, these are called as terminals. Okay, so we have to connect that mission like this. Okay, right, right. So now, as I told you, you go to um, root directory. This is my root directory. Let me explain this string here. Okay, so this is the current user, this is the current user, this is my computer name, this is my host name or computer name. Okay, and this is my current working directory, current working directory. Where am I? Okay, so I'm in which directory? Okay, in Windows, we generally call directory as a folder, right? Here we should always call only the directory. In Unix terminologies, we should call it as a directory, not the folder. Okay, remember. So this is user, and this is host name, and this is where am I, in which directory I am. Okay, so you can see set of directories under the root. I told you, right, under the root you can see set of directories here. Okay, so bin, root, device, so on, so right. See this, bin we have discussed, boot we have discussed, devices, etc, home, lib64, media, miscellaneous, mount directory, net related directory, opt, process, root directory, sbin, right, temporary user, where, right, all these are predefined directories. All these are predefined directories. Each directory has a meaningful process, okay, meaningful purpose. Okay, so uh, it's a classically defined. Okay, so the so and so configuration has to go this directory, so and so configuration has to go this directory. Okay, it's not like in which wherever you want you can do anything, right? Not like that. Okay, so each directory has a specific purpose here. Okay, so that is how Unix has been defined here under the root directory, that is forward slash. Okay, you can see all these subdirectories as per this diagram. You can see this, right? A bin, s bin, mount, so on, so right under this directory. Okay, so pwd is a command which will help you to present. It will help you to show the current working directory, present working directory. Okay, you can see, for example, if you are in home directory, cd is actually for switch user. I will explain this later. Okay, just I will show you how it looks like. Okay, currently I am in um, slash slash home slash sudo directory. This is my home directory symbol. Okay, since I'm in home directory, it is showing like this. Okay, this is user, this is hostname, this is home directory. Okay, where am I am in this directory, right? Okay, so how long my let me show you a few interesting commands here. Okay, so how long my operating system is up and running. Uptime is a command which will show you how long this system is up and running. Now, up for 10 minutes, 3 users are logged in, right? And load average is first 5 minutes is this one. So another last 10 minutes, last 15 minutes is this one, right? And what is that time here? And if you want to see the date is a command. Okay, which will show you the system date here. Okay, so here it's not like Windows, right? Windows, just very user friendly. Windows is, I can definitely agree. Okay, Windows is very user friendly. You can just right click, open that, edit that, save it, right? You can cut and copy, paste it, everything you can do very easily. But whereas here in Linux, okay, will you be able to do the similar? No, right? You can't do this. You need to learn. You need to practice. Only then you will be able to work in Linux environment. Agree, everybody? Without learning, okay? This is one of the disadvantage here, if you ask me. Okay, this is only one disadvantage here where user has to learn. User has to put some effort here. Only then he will be able to work in this environment. Okay, so without the basic knowledge, he will not be able to work here. Okay, so he should know how to switch the directory, he should know where he is, he should know how to create the file here, he should know all the commands here, command line. Okay, in real time nobody will give you the GUI of Linux. Okay, everything will be in CUI. Okay, everybody will be working using this black screen only. You can see this black screens, right? Okay, and once you logged in, okay, you can go for okay, man command. Okay, let me explain you what is man, right? So man is the command which will show you the help. Okay, manual pages. Okay, so if you have a command that is pwd. What is pwd? I want to understand what is PWD. I want to understand what is PWD. I want to read about that PWD. In that case, man PWD. Okay, man PWD. It will show you the complete information. Okay, complete information of that command. Okay, so pwd, print name of current working directory. Print name of current working directory. Okay, so this is how you can see the manual page of that respective command. Manual page of that respective command. Okay, any command, man space ls. Okay, q, man space uptime, right? So uptime tells how long the system has been running, right? Like this, you can use man command to see the manual pages of the respective command. One more important thing. Okay, ls is a command. Okay, whereas if I give ls-l, it is also a command, right? ls is only the command. What about hyphen l? Hyphen l is an argument. Hyphen l is an argument. Based upon the argument, the output will be showing in a different format. Okay, if I had given only ls, it was showing the output as like this. If I give ls-l, it is showing the output in this structure. Okay, but okay, same output, but it is in a different format. Okay, different format. Okay, so based upon the arguments, whatever you are passing for the respective commands, that output format will be different. Okay, that output format will get changed. Okay, so here along with the command, okay, arguments are also very important. Arguments, what argument you are passing is also very important. This is the common structure here. Okay, command, okay, command, cmd command, and then arguments. Okay, hyphen, arguments will start with hyphen. Okay, so and all the Unix commands will be in the lower case. Okay, okay, all the Unix commands will be in the lower case. Okay, there won't be uppercase commands. And also Unix is case sensitive. Okay, if you execute this pwd, if you give pwd caps, it will say not found, whereas in Windows it's not like that. Windows is case insensitive. If you see pwd here, oh sorry, dar here, it will work. If you give capital dar, it will work. If you give one like this, it will work. Okay, so Windows is not a case sensitive, case insensitive. Okay, whereas Unix is a case sensitive. Okay, it, okay, I hope you understand, right? Clear so far, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, everybody
Yeah.
clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay,
Yes.
so let's try to understand what are the file commands are there in Unix, what are the file commands, and then we'll also go for directory commands. Okay, and then we'll also go for later, we'll see a few more advanced commands and all later. Okay, so for today, let's target for file commands. Okay, let's target for file commands. Okay, so with respect to files in Windows, what are the operations you do? What are the operations? Operations, I mean create, delete, so on, so right? So what are the operations you do
Yeah.
with files in Windows or whatever the operating system,
Create a file.
Okay, create, and then
Update.
what is it? Update. Okay,
Yeah. Delete.
delete,
Save.
save. Can everybody be interactive here? Can everybody be interactive here?
Locate.
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 Make direct
Make comes under create only, right? Again, create. What did you say? Not audible. Let me mute. Yeah, can you repeat what did you say?
Hostname.
Rename you said, right? Okay, right. Rename, and then
Hostname.
host name.
Yeah.
No. I'm asking file related operations, right? File related host name comes under file related operations. Do you think that
I mean, it used to host the network, right?
it used to
Okay.
host the network? Host name, I don't think it comes under file related operations.
Copy the file. Copy
Copy, right? Very good. And
and
then
paste.
cut, paste,
Cut. Yes. Yeah.
and then
Check size.
size. Very good.
Relocate.
Relocate. That means moving from one place to another directory, one directory to another directory. You mean?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Cut or relocate or move.
Edit.
Right. Edit. Edit, update or edit. Anything else? Good. Okay. So these are the common operations which we do. Okay.
Super user.
If you super user, you mean permissions?
Yeah, root permissions.
Right? Permissions. Right. Good.
Root permissions.
Right. Permissions comes under everything. Okay. Anything else? Hidden file. Right. So these are the basic operations we do we do know, right? So if you are able to do this, if you know all the commands, okay, and will you be able to work in Linux also if you know all these commands? Yes or no? Okay, will you be able to all do all these operations in Linux also? But
Yes.
what do you need here? Okay, you should know the commands here. Okay, you should know the commands here. Okay, so operating system, it won't be differ, like all the common functionalities will be there, creating, dealing with the files, dealing with the directories, removing all the concepts, you know. Okay, but how to which command I need to execute? Okay, you need to learn that. That's it. Okay, you need to learn what is the command I have to use for this operation. That's it. Okay, so let's practice that. Okay, so I'm creating one directory for you guys. Right. So this is our directory pwd. I'm here to, to to create the file. To create the file, okay, there are multiple ways. There are multiple ways to create the file. Okay, so to create one empty file, you can use touch command. You can use touch command. touch, touch. Okay, command. uh, File name, touch space, file name, anything. Okay, 1.txt, 1.txt. So if you can see this command, if you can see this command, this is my file name, this is my file name, these are my permissions. Okay, this is my links, hard links. This point you will not understand right now. Okay, leave it. And this is my user, this is my group. Okay, and this is my file size. This is, could you please go on mute? Please go on mute. Right, this is my file size, this is my modified time. Okay, month, date, and then time, minutes, right, it is hours and minutes. Okay, and file name. Okay, these are my common properties of my file name. Okay, so these are the permissions, these we will discuss later. Okay, these are the permissions. Okay, and this one you will understand in later session, not right now. Okay, right. So um, this is username, this is group. Okay, so groups are generally, like, you know, you can see development group, testing group, so on, so right. Under the group, set of users will be there. Okay, in Unix. Okay, we can create set of groups. We under the group we can add set of users. Okay, so that whatever the group is having permissions, all these permissions are applicable for the users also under that specific group. Okay, we can define set of groups, and we can add the users into that group, so that automatically permissions will be given to that user. Okay, so that's how they have designed the structure here. Okay, permissions. Right, we will discuss that later again. So to create an empty file, command here is touch file name. Okay, touch file name. That is for creating empty file.
Can't hear you properly.
Still again. Okay, so touch is a command. Touch space file name. You can give if you want to create multiple files. Okay, at a time, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, you can create multiple files like this. Touch space file 1, file 2, file 3, file 4, file 5. Okay, so I have created multiple files here. Right, you can ask me, okay, where is the extension of this file? Extension of this file, right? It is not mandatory here. Extension is not mandatory in Unix or Linux, whereas in Windows, extension is mandatory. Yes or no? Right? Without extension, you cannot save a file in Windows, right? But here it's not like that. You can save without any extension also. Okay. Right. So using a touch command, we understand to create the empty file. Okay. Another way. Okay. Option 2. Using editor. Okay. VI is one editor. VI is an editor. It's like Notepad plus plus is right for us. Notepad or Notepad plus plus. These are all editors. Okay. Using same way like here, you have editor called VI. Most popular editor. Okay, vi space file name. Okay, my file dot sh or txt. Okay, you can go inside of this one. It will open an editor here for you. It will open an editor here, and see at the bottom line here, I am in the uh, file name. This one, it is a new file. Okay, and now here vi, you have to learn some more thing here. Okay, you have to press enter. I press I, you have to press I. Okay, then only it will go to the insert mode. Okay, only if it is in the insert mode, you will be able to write here. Okay, you will be able to write something here. Okay, this is my first Unix session. Okay, I if you want to save this file, if you want to save this file, then you have to press escape. Escape. Once you escape, okay, it will move out of insert mode. Okay, escape, it will go more of this. Then give colon w for save. Okay, I have saved this file. Once you have saved it, you can quit. Okay, give colon q for quit. Give colon q for quit. Okay, so let me repeat again. Okay, so I have a file. I want to edit this file. I want to edit this file. What you need to do? Vi and edit vi space file name. Then by default it is in the command mode. By default it is in the command mode. You have to press I to go inside of insert mode. Only then you will be able to edit this insert mode, and then edit here. Okay. Welcome to Unix session. Okay, so then again from insert mode, you have to move out of that insert mode. For that, escape colon WQ for save and quit. At a time I'm giving. Earlier I had given W separately, Q separately like that. But if you give both together, okay, W for save and then Q for quit. Okay, I have saved this file. If you want to read the content of that file, okay, use the cat command, cat and file name. It will display the content on the screen. Okay, there is one more command, tag. Okay, see this, it has reversed the text, right? Cat reverse tac, right? Same way, if you cat it will display the original file. If you tack it, what will happen? 100th line become first line, first line becomes 100th line, reverse. Okay, it will show it in the reverse way. Okay, so using vi editor you will be able to update the file text here, update and save it. Clear everybody? Okay, so to create we
Yeah.
have practice using touch command, okay, and vi command using vi also, to update using vi, right? So how to delete the file? So to delete the files, you use rm command, rm space file name, rm space file name. If I give 2, okay, it will be remove. See this, rm means remove. Okay, so to remove that file you have to use rm command. Okay, to save the file, we have already discussed in va editor, give :wq w. Okay, to save that. Yes or no? For to locate that file, you have to use search command. You have to use search command. Sorry, not search command. It's a find command. Okay, to search or to locate, you have to use find command, or locate command is also there. Okay, so for example here, let's create a file. Touch February 2018.txt file. I have a file here. Okay, I have a file Feb 2018.txt file. I am inside of root directory now. Okay, I don't know where is my file. Okay, I want to search the file. In that case, what I know the file name, I want to search the file. Okay, find dot from where you want to search, and hyphen type f means file. It's a file I'm searching, and hyphen name and give the file name. Okay, it will search the entire system in all the directories. Okay, and it will display here. Okay, it will show all the warnings also. Let me let it complete. I will show you. Right, because it is searching entire system, it will take time. It will take time for you, because I'm in the root directory, right? It will definitely take time. Okay, so from where you are searching is also matters. Okay, so this is how it would have found somewhere. See this, it has found it this here. Okay, it has displayed. Okay, along with this, all the warnings also it was showing. Okay, all the warnings also it was showing. For that I can redirect all the warnings into dev null file. Okay, so that it will show only the expected output here. Okay, expected output here. This is how you can search the file, or you can also locate the file. Locate, give the file name here. Locate will, what is the difference between find and locate here? Okay, so find will dynamically search the file. Locate will search the file in one index file. Okay, that index file will get updated, maybe periodically, every 3 hours once, or every 6 hours once. Okay, so that it will search only that file. Okay, if you want to search the file dynamically, okay, you have to go for find command. Locate is actually, it will search in a index file. Okay, that index file will get updated only after few hours. Okay, locate will be very faster because it is just searching that index file. It's not searching the entire directory. Okay, right. This is how we can search the file. This is how we can search the files. Okay, right. So using find command or locate command. Okay, we'll also see find command later also. Okay, since you have mentioned this locate command here, locate operation here, I have explained this. We'll also see some more examples, find command, locate later. Okay, so rename. How to rename this? How to rename a file? Renaming is very important, right? So I want to rename my file with my file 1.txt. Okay, to rename it you have to go for mv command, move fast file old file name and 2.txt. Okay, so this is how you can rename the file. Okay, mv space, okay, 5 space 5.txt. Okay, this is how we can rename the file, mv space old name and new name. Okay, old and new name. Copy that file, copy the file. If you want to copy the file, how can I copy? Okay, I have a file, this one, I have a file, this one, I want to edit this file. Okay, before that, I want to, in the safe side, I want to take the backup. In real time also, you might be editing some sort of files, right? So it's always good practice to take the backup before you do edit something. Okay, especially in the initial days. So how will you take the backup, right? You should know copy command. You should know copy command. Only then you will be able to take the backup, right? So what I will do, I will copy this file, this, and underscore backup of this one. Okay, so you can see copy. Okay, you can see the files with this file and this file also, and you can see size also same. Okay, so this is how we can copy the file. You can copy the file, copy cp command. Okay, cp old file and new file name. Okay, file space file 1 space file 2. Okay, this is how we can copy file 1 space file 2 and cut or relocate or move command, cut and paste it. Okay, for example, I have a file here, I want to move it to /temp directory. I don't if you go to temp/temp, I don't have the file, I don't have the file called this one, right? So I want to move that directory, I want to move that file, I'm sorry, I want to move that file to temp directory. How can I move it? Okay, so to move that file, mv command, mv space file name and destination. Okay, to which path I want to move it. Okay, if you can see this, my February 2018.txt file is not exist here. Whereas if you go to the temp, if you go to temp, you are able to see the file here, right? So, or some another one more. Okay, make directory, temp directory, temp directory. I have a temporary directory here. I want to move this file, backup file, to this one. Okay, or temporary directory. See this? It is not there here. If you search temporary directory, it is there inside of this temporary directory. Okay, so mv is a command. Okay, file name space destination. Okay, this is a command for cut and paste. Okay, cut and paste together will be here mv itself. Okay, mv itself. And size, how can you see the size, file size? Can somebody tell me how to see the file size? Where is the file size? What is the file size of, what is the file size of this?
52. We saw that
Exactly,
before.
56 bytes. 56
Yes.
bytes. Okay, So using ls-l command itself, using ls long list, you can see the files, and here permissions also you can see using ls-l itself. Okay, I'm sure we can modify these permissions. Okay, we can modify this permission. That we will discuss later. Okay, right. To see the permissions of that file, you can use a ls-l and file name. Right, hidden file. So I want to create one hidden file here. Okay, I want to create one hidden file here. So to create the hidden file, okay, whichever the file name starts with dot, that's called as a hidden file. Okay, I want to hide this file, for example. In that case, what I will do, I will rename this. I will rename this to dot file name, so that it will be hidden file. See this? This file is not visible now. If you want to see the hidden files, ls space hyphen a. Sorry. Yes. Like this also you can see. You give ls l. You can see the hidden file here. You can also see the hidden file here. Earlier, you was not able to see this. Okay. Hyphen a. You had used ls space hyphen a to see the hidden file. To okay, whichever the file name starts with dot. File name starts with dot is a hidden file. Okay, you create the file, you know how to create the file using va editor touch command. Okay, create the file with dot. Okay, in the starting dot, then automatically it will be the hidden file. To see the hidden files, you have to use ls space hyphen a command, ls space hyphen a command, right? This is how we can do the operations here. Okay, clear everybody? Clear everybody so far?
Yes.
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 Just give me 1 minute, guys. 1 minute, I'll be back. 1 minute, please. Right. Okay. So this is how we do operations using these commands for files. Okay. So now let's go for directories. What are the operations we do for directories? Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes.
Move.
Yeah. What are the operations we do for directories? With directories, right?
um, Moving the directories.
Move. Okay.
Rename directories. Can we?
Okay. Rename. Yeah. You tell me, like in Windows, what are the operations you do in general? I'm asking. Right?
Create a direct. Create a directory.
Create,
Delete,
delete,
Yeah.
save,
rename is already covered here.
save,
Save. Do
yeah,
you
save,
save the directory?
No.
Do right? We cannot edit the directories, right? Can we edit the directory?
no,
No, right? It's not a file.
right,
Here also we can give hidden directory, right? And hidden directory, move, rename. What else?
List contents.
List content. Okay, very good. List content. Okay. Rename, move, create, and then copy.
Size.
Size you want. Okay. Good. Okay. Anything else?
Permissions.
Permissions. Yes. Okay.
Identification access, I mean, it's like an LDAP storing the information of the groups.
Identification access, that one comes under this one, directories, right?
I mean,
So that is
like
actually
creating an
for
LDAP.
login, right? To log into the server, LDAP connectivity. You're asking, correct?
Yeah.
That is different.
Yeah.
That is different.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So these are the common operations we do regularly, correct? Okay. So let's move on to Linux now. Practice all this. Okay. So with respect to directories, we used to change the directory, right? From one directory to one directory. We will be keep moving, right? So how to move it? Okay. CD is the change directory. CD means change directory. If you want to move, right now I am in the in this directory. If I want to move to previous directory, cd space, what is the parent directory of this one? What is the parent directory of this one? Subu. What is the parent directory of Subu? Home. What is the parent directory of home? Slash. Right? So in this graph, for this one, this is the parent. For this one, this is a parent. This is a parent. This is a parent. Right? So directories, okay, here you should understand four special directories here. Okay, so one is dot, another one is dot, another one is tilde symbol, another one is slash. Okay, so this is a current directory. This is current directory. This is parent directory. This is parent directory. This is home directory. This is root directory. Okay. This is root directory. Okay. So these are the special symbols, especially for directories. Okay. So we should know this. Okay. Dot, tilde symbol, and slash. Okay. What does this mean? This is a current directory. This is a parent directory. This is a home directory. This is a root directory. Okay. So if I want to create the directory in the current directory, okay, I have temporary directory here. I want to create directory 1. I want to create dir 1. Okay. So to create the directory, mkdir command is mkdir and directory name d1. Okay, you can see d1 has been created here. By default, it will allocate 4096 MB size for the directory. For each directory, by default, it will allocate 4096 MB size for this directory. Okay, that is 4 KB. Okay, 4 KB, right? And so if I want to create a directory in the parent directory, if I want to create a directory in the parent directory, how can I create? I want to create the directory in my parent directory. That means under Subbu directory. What is my parent? Right? If I want to create the directory in the parent directory, in that case, mkdir space in the parent directory, I said
Home.
parent slash, okay, d2. Okay, this is how I can create the directory. See this here in my current directory, I am having d1 only. If you go to parent, if I want to go to the parent, cd space dot dot. That is understood now. Now you can see d2 here. d2 has been created here. When it got created, February 14. This is the time, right? So that is how we can create the temp in the parent directory. If I want to create the directory in home directory, how can I create? Mkdir till symbol slash d3. Okay, so this is how it will create inside of this home directory. This is home, and this is the directory name. Guys, you are following me, everybody? Okay, so if you can go to the home, how to go to home? Cd space tilde. Then you can see d3 also has been created. Okay, so that is how you can create the directories. Okay, so if you want to switch to root, cd space root. Okay, cd space home for home, cd space dot dot, that is parent directory. If I give slash dot dot, what does that mean? What does it mean? cd space dot dot slash dot dot slash dot dot. Where will it go?
Parent directory or root directory?
Right? So that will go to 3 levels up. 3 levels up. Okay? So that is 3 parent. That is root directory. Got it? Clear, everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So you should understand these special symbols when it comes to directories. Okay. So to create the directory, what is the command? mkdir into dir. Okay. And now if I want to remove a directory, rmdir d1. Okay, d1 has been deleted. Rmdir temp directory, it is not deleted. Why? What could be the reason? d1 has got deleted, but temp directory is not getting deleted. What is the reason?
Because it's not saved yet?
No. You read this message, you will understand.
Oh. Okay.
What is it saying?
Directory not empty.
Okay, so rmdir is not the command for deleting the directory if it has any files inside of the directory. Rmdir is only the command for deleting empty directory. Okay, if it has some files, okay, are there any files inside of this? Yes, there are some files here. In that case, you cannot delete. Okay, so rmdir is only for deleting empty directory. So in this case, how can I delete that empty directory? How can I delete this kind of directories, right? You can use rm space hyphen r command space temp directory. Okay, so that will be deleted. Rm is a deletion, hyphen r recursively, hyphen r for recursively, and then directory name. Okay, so create we have seen, mkdir and delete rmdir or rm space -r and directory name. Okay, and rename. Okay, rename. Let's create one more directory, temp directory. Okay, I would like to rename this as backup directory. Okay, how can I rename? What is the command for renaming a file? What is the command for renaming a file?
RM.
Command for renaming the file.
M
RM.
mv
MV.
command,
MV.
right?
Yes.
Same command here also. Okay, mv space temporary directory and backup directory. Okay, so this has been renamed. Okay, here mv is the command here also. Okay, mv space old and new. Okay, move command. What is the command we use for moving the files? What is the command we use for moving the files?
MV.
mb, again mb, right? So let's create one more directory, mkdir backup one. Okay, I have two directories. I want to move backup one instead of backup. Okay, so move backup one space, okay, backup. Okay, if you can see, backup one has been moved inside of this backup directory. It is inside of this directory. Clear? Okay, or you can give like this, mv space directory and then destination. Okay, wherever you want to move to some directory, it will be moved to that directory. Clear, everybody? Okay, so now I would like to create a hidden directory. How can I create the hidden file? What is the command? What is the command to create a hidden file?
Put a dot in front of the file name.
Exactly, right? So we have to give dot in front of the file name. Same
It
with
was
directory also. Okay, main
ls.
directory dot hidden directory. Okay, so if you give ls-l, it will not show you. If you give ls-la, okay, it will show you. Okay, dot hidden directory. Okay, create the directory with dot, with dot. Okay, list the content. What is the command? Right?
ls minus ltr.
Exactly. LTR also. Okay, fine. Yes. I think you guys are hearing echo or it's okay. I just muted everybody. I'm hearing echo my voice itself. Okay, right. So ls-la, this is a command. We can see the content of the directory. Copy. How to copy the directory? Okay, it's very important. Okay, when you are going to work in the directory, it's always good to take the backup always. How can you take the backup? Copy space -r recursively -r, okay, backup and backup one. Okay, so this is how we can take the copy. Cp space -r cap. Okay, it can be hyphen capital R or it can be small r also. Okay, okay. uh, -r represents recursively. Recursively take this backup, okay, and to this directory. Okay, so this is how we can take the backup. Cp space -r, okay, directory 1 space directory 2. Got it? Or if you want to copy this to some another thing, okay, / temp directory. Okay, so this backup is also here. At the same time, backup directory will also get created in the temp directory also here. Okay, under temp directory. Clear? Okay, what is the difference between ll and ll space slash temp. Can somebody tell me what is the difference here? If I, what is ll? What is ll slash temp?
All the files in the temp folder will be displayed.
Here or here? Right. All the files in the temporary directory will be displayed for this command. If you give just ll, what will happen? All the files in the current directory will be displayed. Okay. Understand, right, everybody? If I give ll space dot, what will happen?
Yeah. All the files in the current directory will be displayed.
If I give dot dot,
In the parent directory?
exactly. Okay. So that is how, okay, it will display, right? And size of this directory. Okay, so to find the size, how much it occupied, by default it will show like this. And if you want to see disk usage, okay, of that directory, okay, so this is the size, disk usage hyphen sh, okay, 16 KB, okay, this directory. Got it? If I move all the files, move everything inside backup. Okay, now you see the size. Okay, 60 KB. Disk usage is a command to see the size of that. Okay, disk usage hyphen sh directory. Okay, and permissions. Okay, permissions. You can always see ls hyphen lrt. You can see the permissions here. Okay, touch file. Can you see the first string difference here? If it is the directory, you can see first string here is D. If it is a normal file, it is hyphen. Okay, so by seeing this first character here, okay, you are noticing, right, this character. Okay, so this character differentiates the whether it is file or directory file. Okay, and these are the permissions. Okay, let me explain you about the permissions. Okay, let me explain you about the permissions. Okay, so if you can notice this, total 10 characters will be there. Total 10 characters will be there. 1 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, so it represents file type, whether it is file. If it is regular file, it will show hyphen. If it is directory, it will show D. If it is link file, it will show link file. Segment directory. Okay, like this, it represents the file type. Okay, and next three characters represents user permissions. Next three characters represents group permissions. Next three characters represents others. Okay, what are these three characters? Read, write, execute. Read, write, execute. Read, write, execute. Okay, so read permission for user, read for sorry, write for user, execute for user. Read for group, write for group, execute for group. Read for others, public, write for others, okay, execute for others. Okay, these are the permissions. Okay, and then so on so content it will show you, right? So now if you want to change the permissions, if you want to change the permissions, okay, so there are different ways. For this one, you have to calculate as 4 2 1 4 2 1. Read is 4, write is 2 1. Okay, so command to change the permissions here is chmod. Chmod. If I give 7 7 7, okay, and file name, In that case, what will happen? 7 means sum of this. Okay, 7. Okay, full permissions for user. This is for user, this is for group, this is for others. Okay, if I change it to 755, what will happen? Okay, read write execute for user. Okay, and 4.1, that is only read and execute for group, read and execute for others. If I change it to 4, if I give only 4.0.0, what will happen? Can you tell me? If I give chmod 4.0.0, what will happen? Can you respond, please? Please be response.
I think only the yeah the owner writes they can read, right? For 400.
Owner, only the user will have read permission. Okay, others will not have any permissions.
Yeah.
Okay, right. See, now let me change the permissions of this file. Okay, so this has read write for the user, read write for the group. Okay, public only read permission. Okay, if I want to change it to 400, chmod 400 file name. Okay, see this, it has only user has read permissions. If somebody logged in, if somebody other than this Subbu, okay, logged into this logged into this mission, and they try to read this file, it will not show the content for them. Okay, because they don't have the read permission. Got it? Clear, everybody?
Yes.
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 If I want to give read write permission for group and others also, okay, so if I want to give read write permission for everybody, read write permission for everybody, not execute permission. Okay, so what is the number I have to give? Only read write permission for everybody. What is the number I have to give? Can you tell me?
666.
Exactly, right? 666. Everybody agree?
Y-
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
if I give
Yes.
7.7.7.5, what will happen? If I give 7.7.5,
User groups have all
Others
the
will get only read and execute.
and
right,
others have only execute.
right, exactly, right. So you understand this number format, right? So ch mode and number, that and file name. This is how we can change the permissions. For the directories, same numbers, but you have to give hyphen r for recursive, hyphen r for recursively. If you don't give hyphen r, what will happen? It will only apply that permission for the directory. It will not apply all the subdirectories, all subfiles inside of the directory. If you give hyphen r, it will apply the entire directory. Even inside of that, it will have subdirectories. Right? Even for that directories also, it will apply recursively. It will apply recursively means, what does that mean? Okay, iterating till the end of that. Okay, recursively. Okay, till this every subdirectory, subdirectory, all the levels. Okay, like that. Clear, everybody? Permissions. So far clear?
Yes.
Okay, there is one more way
Yes.
for you. Okay, there is one more way here. Okay. Oh, okay, fine. So there is one more way to change the permissions. Okay, so chmod. Okay, user, group, others, A for all, plus or minus, read, write, execute, and file name. This is one more logic. Okay. For example, here everybody is having read, write, execute, right? For this file, everybody is having read, write, execute. If I want to remove execute permission for everybody, okay, chmod a minus r file name. See this? Read permission has been removed for everybody. Minus means deletion, plus means addition. Okay, if I give plus, okay, added. If I give chmod others minus read, write, execute. Okay, file name. Okay, others. See this? Read, write, execute has been removed for others. Okay, if you give G, if you give G group, what will happen? It will remove for group also. If you give user, if you give user, okay, it will remove for everybody. If I give chmod u plus r, okay, and file name, okay, only user has been added. This is one more way of giving permissions, changing the permission. Okay, either numbers, either this logic you can use to change the permission, or these numbers also can be used. Clear, everybody? Whichever the one you like it, you can follow, not a problem. Okay, anything is fine. Whichever the logic you understand very clearly, which helps you to do it very fastly, you can follow it. Okay, this is option 2, this is option 1. Okay, clear, everybody? Clear, everybody, so
Yes.
far?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
using chmod
Yeah.
command. Here also we have seen this one and chmod command, right? So like this, we have to work in Linux. Okay, today we have practiced all the file commands: create, file creation, deletion, removal, save command, right? For editing, vi command, w or wq. If I give only q, it's only for quit, right? And find command, locate, copy, cut and paste it, permissions, right? Hidden files, directories, creation, directories, deletion, hidden directory, copy, size, permissions of directories. Again, okay, we understand current directory, root directory, parent directory, home directory, all such things as well, right? And so these are the very basic commands. You must be able to what is it? Uh, very frequently we use these commands, very frequently. Okay, in real time. Okay, in tomorrow's session we'll also practice. Okay, we will practice some other advanced commands like filtering commands, grep command, va editor, and also we'll also practice process related things. Okay, and how to run a process in the background, how to kill the process, so on, so on, so on. Okay, all miscellaneous commands also we'll practice in tomorrow's session. Clear, everybody?